Welcome back to the video.
Interesting thing is, Solomon's father is actually the one who taught him this. Does anybody know who Solomon's father was?
Today
Anybody want to say it out loud?
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
playing.
David. David was Solomon's father. King David. King David wrote the very same thing Solomon did. Here's how King David said it. He said this. He said, "The fear of the Lord," Psalm 111. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." There it is again.
Yeah, I'm playing this game right now.
The reverence, the awe of God.
New game.
Then listen to his twist on this. All who follow his precepts
This motherfucker
have good
ugly.
understanding. Now, this is important. All who follow, or all who say yes to the precepts of God. A precept is a teaching, a principle, a law, a rule, a thou shalt, a thou shalt not. All who follow or obey or embrace God's precepts gain understanding. This was his way of saying that sometimes you have to say yes to God before you know how things are going to turn out. That sometimes you have to say yes to the master artist and take their instruction in order to understand why they ask you to do a certain thing. The way I said it, the way I help myself remember this is simply this little phrase. Sometimes to understand why, you have to submit.
I should get rid of this.
In order to understand sometimes why God asks us to do what God asks us to do, we have to say yes to God. That's why Solomon and David, and many of you have discovered through your own life experience, that the beginning of wisdom, the beginning of wisdom, the launching place for wisdom, is a big, unreserved, capital Y-E-S. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. Solomon says, David says, that's the beginning of wisdom because you are saying yes to the one who established the laws and the principles that govern the universe and govern your life. Now, here's where you've got to make a decision. Because hopefully as you've tracked with us through this series, hopefully there's a hunger, there's a little bit of a thirst for wisdom. All of us have enough stuff on our canvas that we wish wasn't there to know, you know what, this whole piece, this part of my painting wouldn't be there if I'd been asking what is the wise thing to do and then doing the wise thing. This part would look a little bit different if I'd been asking what is the wise thing to do and doing the wise thing. If you're a parent, all of us, want our kids to ask this question because we know it sets them up for a more secure future. So here's the question for the last time. In light of my past experience, my current circumstances, and my future hopes and dreams, what is the wise thing for me to do? So I want us to read this one last time, and then I'm going to challenge you. Ready? And if this is your first time with us, we've been reading this every single week. Hopefully, this is a permanent part of your decision-making filter. But one last time, with enthusiasm. Ready? Even if you're watching alone at home, here we go. In light of my
pixel ass
and my
Dragon Ball.
What is the wise
You ever had a
thing
Dragon
for me
Ball
to do?
thing?
Here's the thing. Ready?
Let me see something.
Asking that question will clarify what you should do.
Yeah.
It does not guarantee that you'll actually do it.
Yeah, just people see
Asking
me
this question is so
and all that stuff. Dang, look at this. Look at this animation, dude.
Asking this question
Look at this animation. This is all in Chinese. Look at this animation.
It doesn't determine what you do.
The darkness is coming.
And doing is what makes
Cannot read
all
this. Chinese.
difference. So to come to the end of this series and say, oh, I love that question, I love that question, I'm going to ask that question, I'm going to teach my kids that question, that's just part of the equation. At the end of the day, it's not simply knowing what the wise thing to do is, it's doing it. And Solomon says, David says, and we've all lived long enough from our experience to know that this is the case. The question leads me right up to the precipice of wisdom. The question leads me right up to the precipice of a better and a brighter future, better relationship, better financial situation, healthier interior life. The question leads me right up to the precipice. The question is, the ultimate issue is, however, am I going to do the wise thing? And the thing that determines whether
Just put that in the corner. I don't want nobody seeing it.
It's whether or not you have surrendered your will to the will of your Father in heaven. The beginning of wisdom isn't a question. The beginning of wisdom is a decision to say yes to your Heavenly Father. Now, back to my painting for a second. You see, these three paintings reflect, this is important, these three paintings reflect the guidance of a teacher and the uniqueness of my children.
I could have skipped it the whole time. 30 years. Peace have passed since a great war.
Of my children. In the same way, when you think about the art of
Why is
your
my
life,
battery
when you
up
think
there?
about the
Yeah.
canvas of your
What the
life,
fuck?
your canvas in some way is to reflect God's guidance and your uniqueness.
I'm waking in there.
And the
What the
only way for your
hell?
canvas to reflect God's guidance and your uniqueness
See how
is
good
to
this game is? I thought this was Chinese, but never
surrender
mind.
your artist and to say
We can turn
yes
it
to your heavenly Father.
on.
That's why I say the beginning of wisdom isn't the question. The beginning of
Is that
wisdom
me?
is a decision. A
The fuck?
decision to say yes to God.
That bitch
To
like
essentially,
Madara.
this is
Madara.
to write a blank check
Madara Uchiha.
with your life. To say before I
I'm
know
gonna turn this shit
and before
off.
I
What am I
completely
gonna tell you?
understand, I trust
Ah.
you. Just like I have to understand and submit to the laws and the principles that govern what I do at work, the laws
Skip,
and
my
principles of
nigga.
what I do with my hobbies,
Oh my
the
God.
laws and principles of other arenas of life, the way I drive, in the same way I am willing to understand.
Do you wish to equip
To the
self-defense
laws and
sword?
principles of life by
Yes.
submitting myself to the author
Bitch ass.
of life.
Equip self-defense.
And thank you so much for staying up late or getting
If
up
you
early.
don't
Did you know if you go to
fucking
the website at the bottom of your screen, you can download our free app where you can see all of our Your Move content for free forever. And actually, the app is the best way to share it with a friend. Thanks so much for joining us on Your Move. We'll see you next week right back here.
Also, our website is a great place to watch, download, and share the message you saw today from our series on Ask It. And be sure to tune in next week to watch Your Move with Andy Stanley. The preceding program is brought to you by Your Move with Andy Stanley. Previous program was sponsored.
This is real butter.
Let's go.
Where real biscuits come from. This is made from scratch.
The made from scratch bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with Applewood smoked bacon. Get 2 for just $3.50 at Hardee's.
Visit us 24/7 online or in person this weekend.
She had a lot of trouble in school. We had some impulsivity issues. He was having a lot of meltdowns, a lot of tantrums. I feel like all I did was yell and kill thing. Brain balance is the answer for your kid because it didn't just mask the problems, it actually addressed the issue. She started seeing huge differences in her behavior. It's a totally
Madara Uchiha.
Enroll in July and receive a $500
First clear.
scholarship. Call 636-527-0044 for details.
My name is Gary Builder. I'm the owner of Lucas Wine and Spirits in Ellisville. We have 1,530 feet of
Oh, it
beer,
looks so great.
480 feet of whiskey. We have
See that?
240 feet of vodka.
Sounds-
Lucas,
Yeah, that's good. It looks so fucking great. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, great again.
The Hardee's $4 meal deal. 2 sandwiches, small fries, and a drink.
Get that up. Spots on my head and shit. I can see that.
Clark is taken hostage by a familiar face.
It turns out
I can see that.
It's her boyfriend. The story behind the showroom showdown.
Yeah, get that back up.
Worn down. What's in the trunk? Here they now. See what had him popping his lid.
That's it. One guy's down there.
A diver drifting in the ocean realizes he's doomed and basically dead with Bob. The story behind his astounding video and what finally saved him from certain death. And the boy band mashup of all boy bands.
Nope, it's good like this.
How a new generation's bringing back the old days.
See our nipples. What the fuck?
These two videos are scary for two very different reasons. This first one from Russia. You see a man charged at the clerk holding a bottle. It turns out that this was his boyfriend. He does have a history of assault and theft. You see how aggressive he is with her, grabbing her, pushing her around all over the place. She manages to get away from him for just a second, enough to get under the counter there, but he still does not let go. He sits down very casually.
It's amusing to me that everyone's just kind of letting it go on. You've got to do something. Somebody's tapping. I wonder what the
jack a tunnel like that? Well, they did call the police, but it took them 15 minutes to get there, Nick. 50. Fortunately, things didn't escalate too much, even though police did spend 40 minutes trying to negotiate with Smith. Now, over to Texas, where this video comes from, a gas station.
Skill rank up.
It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. The driver gets out of the truck, goes up to the window, holding some cash. Now, there's apparently nobody there at this hour. Not sure if the police are even running. He just sets the cash down on the floor there and starts messing around, trying to disguise
Guys, if I get Pokemon Go, yeah, Pokemon Go, then we'll be live streaming that.
Queensland, Australia. Down diving, surfaced, Jake had the presence of mind to get off his camera because he saw the sun setting.
How the fuck am I on 16 now? I didn't tell you.
Telling the camera goodbye. He had been drifting out there for 6 hours. He saw the sun going down. He knew that once the sun went down, there would really be no chance to be spotted by rescue crew. Apparently, he got carried 8 miles from where they initially was diving.
Did they know he was missing?
Rescue crews did know that Jake went missing, and they are out searching for him.
The first helicopter that came out, probably at 2 o'clock, it was circling. It was 100 meters away from me and couldn't see me.
So what happened? Eventually, just before it got completely dark, one aerial rescue crew did happen to see that orange flotation device. If not for that, Jake may have slipped away. When he surfaced, it must have been hot stuff. Jacob is a dive instructor, and here he told ABC News in Australia exactly how he got left behind.
I went to swap hands and I missed the boat. So I surfaced alongside the boat. And there was no one at the back of the boat for me to go out onto.
They also say that strong currents pulled him away from the boat. How far out was it? He was about 30 to 35 miles.
How many minutes is this? 13 minutes.
Shipwreck, so there was no chance of him swimming back to sea. The good news here is you can see in this video, Jake is wearing a complete wetsuit. He also had a flotation device, so he wasn't exhausted from trying to swim.
Dang, I should have told you.
Despite his health experience, he says he's going right back into the water.
We feel like this Dookie video,
They go. Oh yeah, guys, this is online too. Yup, online. Except what everybody else lost to. Can't even charge.
he immediately grabbed his face and he just
Hit 15 minutes. Low battery charge. 6%. Everybody, I gotta go. Put in that pool and everything. What? Yep, gotta go. What? Okay, these guys, the God is out.